promise I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my city. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise I'll show you around. This for my city, you know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. Shorty is watching, she know that I'm on her. Got me excited, she know that I want her. Tell me your price, she want me to spoil her. She don't like rappers, she only ballers. This for the city, this for the boroughs. They saying that I'm the Tupac of my borough. We had to get it, we had to hustle. Couldn't just sit and watch our family struggle. See me outside, they know that I'm thorough. Never been weak, it had to be muscle. I'm from a city that nobody trusts you. Get money so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city. This for the town, this for the town. This for the win, this for the win. This for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city. 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 This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise
It's the Eastern Conference on display, featuring the Boston Celtics. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And he lays it straight in.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Tatum drives in. The layup missed. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Up top, Tatum.
You have to love the mindset of Porzingis trying to contest every shot he can. Plays with so much energy.
Here's White. Screen by Porzingis. It's hauled in by Porzingis. To the paint. Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the chart.
To the inside. Brown, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money from Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. It's Brown on the wing. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I'll tell you, at 7'3", to have that kind of body control, Kristaps Porzingis makes it look easy.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Horford, banked in off the glass.
Well, there isn't a shot Al Horford cannot make, and on the interior, that's easy work for him.
Here's Porzingis, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Porzingis has got 6.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Pass to Hauser. From outside, off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Tatum. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Outside, Horford. Here's Pritchard. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Now here's Brown. The shot from the low post is good.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Offensive rebound. That one goes. Count it.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And it's White missing. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Celtics leading by 14. We'll get things. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Boston.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Shireman can't hit. Celtics trail by 14. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
That free throw good from Brown.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic, but boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's White. Pass to Porzingis. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Hauser. Back to Craig. Stolen by Tatum. Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And finished off by Horford.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Celtics making a switch here. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Hauser. Over Porzingis. Boston again missing. Boston leading by 13. And we all hear talk about Jrue Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Throws it down, JT!
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Inside, Hauser. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Tatum. Diving in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Celtics trail by 11. Pass to Hauser. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. One-on-one here. That shot off. Nice D from Porzingis. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Outside Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Pass to Pritchard. To the middle. Holiday gets the bucket. And it's 8 points for Jrue Holiday.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Down low. Here's Hauser. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Hauser. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Celtics leading by 11. To the inside. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's White. Outside, Horford. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Out to White. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Boston. Enjoy. A 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Celtics leading by 12. Outside Holiday. Inside. Here's Porzingis.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And Tatum puts up a deep three. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got 7 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Back to Porzingis. Nice D from Porzingis. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Outside, Porzingis. That doesn't go either for Porzingis.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Right there. Tatum deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Pass to Brown. Stolen by Tatum.
It's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
Boston again missing. Celtics trail by 11. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Outside Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. Shot clock at 5. To Porzingis. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again on the wing, Brown. And here's Porzingis. Headed by Porzingis. It's White on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. A level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
And the Celtics making a change here. And both free throws good for White. And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot. An excellent shot blocker and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Brown drives in. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Here's White, and he drives in. And Boston with the rebound. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Brown outside. "30 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Holiday. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Tatum a screen. Nice move. The shot, no good. And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job.
The Celtics, 32.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Tatum. Outside, Horford. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Tatum drives in. He gets it in there. 10 points for Jason Tatum.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point, but how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup? Woo-hoo.
To the paint. Pass to Craig. Here's Walsh, guarded by Horford. 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Hauser. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Hauser's got his first 2 points.
Well, what a wonderful distribution from Al Horford. This guy's truly unselfish. Any team would love to have him.
Good on the triple.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The kick out to Tatum. Back to Horford. And stolen by Horford. Up top, Tatum. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Horford. And he can't bank that one in. Celtics leading by 9. Pass to Craig. Celtics passing it around. And finished off by Horford.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Boston.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Outside Holiday, trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in,
should have left a long time, nephew. You ain't coming back.
Play where he is sustaining an offense.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Some changes for Boston. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Celtics need to get a shot off.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
They grab their own miss. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Porzingis with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. And Holiday has it in the corner. .141 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to White. Brown with it. Picked up by Brown. Good. 7 points for Jaylen Brown.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Outside Holiday. Sinks the triple. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Ah, here comes Tatum. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Boston.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big-impact game for Porzingis.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Clock at 4. Here's Tatum.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
From deep three-point land, no good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we...
I'll retire when I expire. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I